Alright, so we can go ahead and do our tutorial today on today's look, which is going to be taking this daytime look and turning it into a nighttime, after hours, kind of cocktail, drinks after work look. So if you'd like to see how I go from a daytime career look to a nighttime look, stick around and watch. Right, let's begin. First, I'm taking my Burgundy x9 palette from MAC. I'll be using the color Sketch from this collection and placing on the lower lid and working the color up to the crease. Remember, we're building up from the day's previous look, so notice I started with shimmer on the lids. Now I'm making conscious effort to place Sketch on 3/4 of the lid only, leaving that shimmer in the inner corner. Pack the color on and blend well. Next, I'm taking Saddle by MAC and also an angle shader brush from Coastal Scents and applying it to the crease. Once again, I'm applying in a windshield wiper motion as well as kind of a buffing motion, and this will help to create a seamless transition on the eye. Now with a small detailer brush, I'll be using a matte black shadow, and I'm using the matte black from the NYX Wicked Dreams palette. You know that's my favorite palette to use. However, any matte black shadow will do. I'll begin placing the color on the outer corner of the eye in a V shape, and with my MAC 217 blending brush, I'll blend this color into the outer corner and slightly into the crease. And there's my MAC 217 brush, and now I'm just slowly bringing that color into the crease and blending from the outer to the inner. Only going about 1/3 of the way in, and just make sure you blend really good. Basically with eyeshadows, you know that you want to create symmetry, meaning you want one eye to look just like the other or as close to the other as possible. Now I'm taking that same detailer brush that I used earlier that has the matte black shadow on it, and I'm just lining the lower lash line with that matte black shadow. And I'm making sure to really pack the color on. I want it to look really intense. And this will be just the first layer of black that I'll be using. And I kind of hit the inner corners as well. Next, I'm taking the Super Fat Felt Tip Liner by NYX. I really like this felt tip liner. Actually, I have a love-hate with this, but I like it because it's very detailed and it gets into those fine corners, and it's pretty much error-proof or idiot-proof. This is a great felt tip liner to use if you're just starting out on how to line your eyelids. And there I'm just lining the upper lash line with that felt tip liner. Please note that the lashes that I'm using today are by the House of Lashes, and the style is Siren. Those are my favorite lashes. Just take your time with lining the upper lid, and you kind of want to wing it out, but not too much. Now I'm going in with a Coastal Scents, I think it's the C255 brush, and it's a little bit more of a dense blending brush. And I'm just blending the colors. Now I'm taking a flat eyeliner brush and I'm going in with that same matte black shadow from the NYX Wicked Dream palette, and I'm going over the lower lash line as well as the upper to just kind of add more definition to the eyes and to really make them pop. I'm going in with I'm sorry, it's Ben Nye banana powder. This is really popular. And I'm basically going to use this under the eye area just to highlight and touch up what has already been put on earlier that day. So I'm not really redoing my face, I'm just touching up. And I also like to use the Ben Nye banana powder just all over because it creates a really beautiful glow on the skin. Gives you like a really flawless complexion. Just really get in there with that. Now I'm going in with my blush by Inglot. It's number 30, and I'm applying it with the e.l.f. fan brush. And I know it doesn't look like I'm using a lot of blush, but I actually am. I do have a lot on. It just is not really showing up on camera, but I do have a heavy amount of it on the cheeks. And now I'm just touching up everything with the Ben Nye translucent setting powder. It's just a white powder, but it's colorless. And now I'm taking an angled blush brush and I'm going to contour with MAC Sculpt. Just contouring the cheeks as well as the forehead to just create a really beautiful face shape and to make it look like you're like 10 pounds lighter than what you really are. Once again, creating symmetry with the face, trying to get both sides to look the same. Now I'm going in with MAC lip liner in Stripdown, and I'm lining my lips with that. I love this color because it's great with creating a nude lip, and that is what I'm going for today, is a nude lip. Whenever I use a smoky eye or I do a smoky eye look, I normally do nude lips, but I'm just a nude lip kind of girl anyway. I just love nude lips. I don't know, I'm not really into color, but I have tons of beautiful lipsticks and I just don't ever really use them. Just gravitate towards my nude colors. Now the next tip is I'm going to tone down my lips that are naturally really red. So I'm going in and I'm using a LA Pro concealer in the color Warm Honey, and this is a great tip to tone down the lips, is to just lightly apply a little bit to the lips before you add the nude color. Next I'm going in with Butter, and this is the NYX matte lipstick, and it's a beautiful shade to use, especially for my red bone girls as well as any brown skin divas out here. I think it makes a really beautiful nude lip. And this is a Milani lip gloss that I'm using. I'm sorry and I apologize, but I do not know the color, but I'll list it in the description bar below. A dupe for this would be MAC Lip Glass in Ravishing. Those two colors are very similar. And now here I am just assessing the finished look, and everything looks squared away. Fix the hair. Now I'm ready to go out with the girls for cocktails and drinks after work. Take care.